Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Milwaukee Brewers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boog, one of the toughest outs in the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy's about to put on a show.
Pitch coming your way next. Almost ready to get underway. Starting in this one, Eduardo Rodriguez. Chris, he's looking for a bounce back this season.
Yeah, and I think this guy understands that if he doesn't make quicker adjustments and show improvement, that the patience that his manager has will not last as long as it did last year. So we'll see if he can get off to a great start. Perhaps the work that he did in the offseason will show good results early on. But he's got to get out of the gates going strong, or else he may find himself in the bullpen or back in the minor leagues.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Swing and a ball popped up. Marte going after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number one. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup.
Jefferson, Caro.
Jefferson, Caro getting ready to hit. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. One out, base is empty. Upstairs. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And there's a ball. Got him swinging.
Batting third, the designated
Two outs, base is empty. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. And now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Brewers baseball on the show, Wisconsin. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill, a soft tossing lefty. Just like you, Chris. Jose Quintana. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what, that's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound. on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Corbin Carroll leading things off and takes a strike. Quintana, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a four-seamer, a curve, a changeup, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-2. Left-hand batter waits. That's inside. And the count 1-2.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Comes the 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Inside, and a full count now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And a base hit right there. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now a chance for Geraldo Perdomo. Out there to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great.
And that chance handled. Jump throw. Boots it.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. Golden opportunity right here. Now one missed. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first.
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
And another ball.
2-0.
All loaded up here in game one of this 3-game set. Squirts away a little bit. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Inside corner for a strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Gets the call. Full count now.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Squeezes it. Runners tag up from second and third. One runs in, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Randall Grichuk now.
And Boog, I'd say he's due. It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Pitch misses.
Ball
Ball one.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And a foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Stays alive. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
First and second, one out. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Right through there for a strike. Lined, and that's a base hit. Here comes Marte around third. He's safe. It's 3-zip.
Couple of singles back to back. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Gabriel Moreno.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Grichuk at third. Gurriel over at first with one away. Next pitch misses. 1-1. Two on, one out. Runner on the go. Next offering is fouled back. Rolled to short. Possible 2-ball. Slings to second. On to Hoskins. Double play. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. On to the second inning here in the desert. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Brewers nothing. New inning getting started. Up now for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich. Rodriguez back to work. In the air, left field. Gurriel trying to get there. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Two balls, no strikes.
Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
That's down and in.
Count's full.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing on the walk. Very gritty.
And here is Hoskins. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Hoskins measures 6 feet 4 inches, 240 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2014. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
And now 2 balls and a strike. Man at first, 1 away. Hoskins pushes it foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. Brewers strand 1. They trail it here 3-0. Bottom of the 2nd, and now it's Josh Naylor.
The first baseman, Josh Naylor.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Terang over to first in time. And quickly 1 away in the 2nd.
Batting 9th. The designated hitter, Blaze.
Now it's the DH, Blaze Alexander. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. On the ground to 3rd. Fires over to Hoskins. And a couple of quick outs.
The right fielder, number 7, Corbin Carroll.
So the batting order turns over. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Singled and scored his first time. That one lifted to left. Yelich under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And stepping in is the speedy Bryce Terang. And that misses. And it's 1-0. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Well, he left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Out to short. Throws to first in time. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
The right fielder for the Sal.
Wow. Singy, what a throw. We got to take another look at it, but this time with the numbers from StatCast.
Yeah, Boog, that's about as good as it gets. You'll see the hardest throwing infielders reach 90+ on throws across the diamond, so he's pretty much right there with the best infield arms in the game. That was a rocket of a throw right there.
Sal Frelick in the box now. No balls and a strike. Fastball for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Back to the top of the lineup. Next for Milwaukee, Blake Perkins. He's 0 for 1. That one pushed foul. 2 out, space is empty. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Brewers nothing. Back here in the desert, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. And that's in there at the knees.
You know, these D-backs doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Reached on an infield single his first time. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Marte over at first with 1 away. In the dirt. 2-0, check swing, appeal to first, and he held back, according to Dave Lawrence. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
2 on, 1 out. Now up next for Arizona, Randall Grichuk. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Right through there for a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Fouled off down the right side. Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
That's the ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Swings through it for the K. couldn't catch up to the heater.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there. And that's a result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw real hard have to rely on location and mix it up to speeds. That wasn't the best location with the fastball, but clearly that wasn't the pitch he was looking for at the plate either.
Gurriel batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Swing and a bouncer, but it kicks foul. And the 0-2. Back up the middle and a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
Well done. Drives in the run. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
First and second, 2 outs. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move.
Now pitching for the
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Ryan Hudson. This is his 5th appearance of the year.
Hudson.
That clips the corner.
No ball. 1 strike.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in the last half of the 3rd. And ball 1. Got him. Inning over, and it could have been worse. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 3 innings complete. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Brewers nothing. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Brewers catcher now, Jefferson Caro. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Well, these Brewers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And that's a strikeout. Matthew Ross says he went around.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Jackson Chourio, the next to hit, went down on strikes his first time through. And that is out of play. Next offering is in for a strike.
Ball 1.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
And that skips in the dirt. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Quite the start to this game on the mound, looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Yelich, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the third time today. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down 4-0. And we're back. And here is Josh Naylor.
The first baseman, Josh Naylor.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swings and misses, and there's one down.
The designated hitter, number
And next is the Diamondbacks DH, Blaze Alexander. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a foul out of play. And the 0-1. And a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
The right fielder, number 7, Corbin.
So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. This is Corbin Carroll. 1 for 2. Misses off the inside. And that is ball 1. Hit hard, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Geraldo Perdomo. First pitch, and he just misses.
No, that's a ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
2-1.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Next offering is down low.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
And that'll fall for a base hit. Now a long throw home. In there. He scores. And the lead is up to 5.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Here's Ketel Marte. He's 2 for 2. Just missed.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
In the air, left field. Yelich makes the play. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sac fly, and it's now a 6-run lead. Here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Yelich makes the play, and that is the third out of the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Brewers nothing. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Ortiz.
Rodriguez back to work. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And that one missing low.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
In plenty of time to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. His first at bat was a strikeout. And there's a ball.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
The Brewers yet to pick up a hit here. Check swing. He went. And the count 1-2.
2 straight.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
2 down, nobody on. And that drops in for a strike.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Way inside.
1 and 2.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The Brewers with a lot of ground to make up, and we're at the top of the 5th. And he chases that one. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nobody left for Milwaukee. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season.
Randall Grichuk.
Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting, the left fielder, Lourdes.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field, and puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
The catcher, number
2 down,
14,
base is empty. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. So they make short work of him there. We're through 5. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Brewers nothing. Back here at Chase Field, start of the sixth, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Bryce Terang. That one misses, and that's ball one.
Well, these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a...
that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Oh, right now he's thinking, man, I wish that would have been an off-speed pitch, but instead a fastball, and you can tell that hurts a little bit.
Frelick stands in now and watches strike one.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Terang gets his lead at first, nobody out. In the dirt. And it's fouled away. Nobody out. Runner at first. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-2.
Oh! 3 balls, 2 strikes.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. So the lineup flips over. Blake Perkins up now for the Brewers.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That misses the zone. 1-0. This one in the dirt.
1-1.
There goes the runner.
1 ball.
Throw to second. Tag out at second.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That's a little bit low.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
In danger of losing the no-hitter here. Gets a piece and stays alive. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. Runner at first with 2 away. Now at the plate, Jefferson Caro, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
In the dirt, but kept close. Action in the pen down there. Ryan Thompson up and throwing for manager Torey Lovello. Puck warming up as well. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
1-2.
And that's outside. And it remains 2-2. Two outs.
Count's full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Strike three, struck him out for the third time today. So he's through 6 no-hit innings now. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Brewers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. Here's Josh Naylor.
Naylor.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Diamondbacks showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think that's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
Foul ball, still 0-2. And a ground ball to first. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
The designated hitter, number 9,
Blaze Alexander stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Brian Hudson is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
New pitcher on here, Abner Uribe.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep this score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Ground ball left side. Ortiz. And it gets by him. The throw comes in too late, and they come away without an out.
Well, all you can say is he just whiffed on that ground ball and probably took his eye off it a little early, looking to pick up his throwing target, but that's not something you'll see professional infielders do too often.
1 down. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Corbin Carroll. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's out number 2.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider.
The
Good
batter,
two-strike
number 2.
pitch right there. At
Shortstop,
worst-case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Perdomo stands in now, looks at that one inside. That one almost got him. To the right side, Terang fires over to first, and that ends the inning. Great work out of the Brewer bullpen right there. 7th inning coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Brewers nothing. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Thompson.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Chorio leading things off and takes a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that off. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
That misses the zone, and 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And 1 out now.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
On the ground at first. Naylor takes it to the bag, and 2 away to start the 7th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. Still no hits on the board. 1 out away from taking the no-no into the 8th. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. The Brewers still looking for their first hit in this one. The shortstop takes the ball. In the dirt, ball 2. And strike 2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Not close with that one, and that's ball 3.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Hoskins in the box again, takes the strike. Pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. So now 1-2 to Reese.
That's the ball.
On the ground, right side, and that's just foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And now it's filled up.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Got him looking. 3rd out. Milwaukee leaves 1. They still find themselves down 6-0. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The second baseman, Ketel Marte.
And first offering is fouled off. And that's downstairs and outside. And that one fouled off. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Just off the outside edge.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. And that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Suarez in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Foul ball there. Off the mark there. 2-1.
One strike.
Runner at first with no outs here. That's in there. And the count's even at 2.
Count's full.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And first offering is fouled off. Marte leads off first with 1 away.
Ball.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation where he needs something on the ground.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Gurriel stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Monasterio nabs it. That is the inning. 1 left for Arizona, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was, because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
Two.
Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. This is Bryce Terang, both 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
Out to center, Grichuk under it. And there's 2 away. So just 4 more outs to get through, and the tension is building in the ballpark right now.
Yeah, and we can feel it in the booth. He's got these hitters locked up.
Swing and a foul straight back.
I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good.
Wow.
Yeah. He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Yeah, he's large. And the slider just misses.
2-1.
Outside corner, there's a strike. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Out towards right center field. Tracks it down for the out. And that'll do it. This one pretty well decided at this point. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Brewers nothing. Bottom of the 8th. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Gabriel Moreno.
Elvis Peguero on the pitch out of the pen here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And he deals. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Stepping in, Josh Naylor. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Caro makes the catch. 2 down. So next is the designated hitter for the D-backs, Blaze Alexander. And that's outside. The Diamondbacks up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Hoskins steps on the bag, and Arizona is set down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Arizona. They lead it, though, 6-0. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, A.J. Puck.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Everyone's attention on the no-hit bid now. 3 tough outs to get. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Gilbert Diaz up and throwing for manager Torey Lovello. Montgomery, a left-hander, also throwing. And a swing and a miss there.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off so you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
3 outs from a no-hitter. Ball 1 there.
Can only imagine the nerves that some of the defensive players have right now. You got to have the mindset, I want the ball hit to me, but
swings, and that's a base hit, and he breaks up the no-hitter in the 9th. Into second easily with a leadoff double. So they finally get their first hit in this one, and that puts an end to the combined no-hitter bid.
Yeah, and that combined no-no doesn't have the same prestige as a solo one, but you have to give credit to these pitchers for coming in, putting on a great performance so far, but now all attention goes towards getting a W in this ball game.
Here's the catcher, Jefferson Caro. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, William Contreras. Nice opportunity for him. Runner at second with nobody out. Swings and misses. And that is strike one. Perkins at second with nobody out. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. And they cut into the lead. It's 6-2. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
Next for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio. Now time called at the plate. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Isaac Collins. And he swings through that one.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Center field. Grichuk sizing it up. Brings it in. One down. He's 2 outs away. Christian Yelich up now for the Brewers. 0 for 3 in this one. So now a pinch hitter, Garrett Mitchell.
Garrett Mitchell.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Ouch.
I don't care what some players might say. Nobody likes getting hit by a pitch unless you're in an 0-2 count and there's a knuckleballer out there on the mound.
So a man aboard, Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. Swings through that one for strike one.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And a big swing and a miss.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, dude.
And down on strikes. That's out number 2.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Number 7, Tyler Black.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
1 strike.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. They're down to their final strike.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
さあ、ではではではでは。